Hi there, my name is Duceraven. This is my first FIFA 13 YouTube video. I'd like to start off by explaining how I play, what I play. First off, I play on manual because I love the freedom it gives, and you're always getting better with manual. There's always room for improvement. I used to play a lot of offline FIFA, mainly career mode stuff, but recently I ventured into the online modes, and I'm having some fun, so I thought I'd record it, put it up here. I'm going to kick things off with a video that shows some of my good play. You'll see some of my bad play later on, so expect some goals, and let's get this thing underway. This is my Serie A team. As you can see, I'm not the best at Ultimate Team. It's the first year I've really started playing it. The standout player in this team is surprisingly Ogbonna. He's only 79, but he's a beast of a defender, and he's in a lot of my teams, and he's saved a hell of a lot of goals for me. So we're playing against AC Milan. Well, not AC Milan, obviously. Let's see who we're playing against. Another Serie A team, a bit better than mine. Nice chemistry all round. So it should be a tough match, but we'll see how it goes. I kick things underway in my white Real Madrid kit, and I like to pass it around a bit to start with, just to get the feel of manual, just so you get your passes in touch. Balzaretti on the left there. Aquilani and Montalivo are quite good midfielders as well. Nice break, but doesn't quite go my way, apart from there. And start with an own goal. I wasn't expecting to get an own goal, but it's always nice to get a free gift, and nice way to start a match of FIFA, especially Ultimate Team. And of course, I'm playing against manual. I'm playing manual, but I'm playing against assisted, so it can be difficult at times. It really depends on the type of player you get. If somebody's playing very cagey, passing around a lot, it's very difficult to break them down and to get a goal, to get any goal. The last match before this, I lost 1-0, and that was pretty much what happened. He got an early goal, and he shut me out for the rest of the game, and there's not much you can do about that. But fortunately, this game goes pretty well. He was very direct, the assisted player. When you get a player like that, I do like players that throw everything at you, because they get lucky here. Straight at the goalkeeper, Ogbonna clears because he's a beast. If the assisted player throws everything at you, then you just take the pressure, absorb it, and then come straight back at them. And that is the best way to play manual on Ultimate Team. You have to take the pressure and then counter them as quickly as possible. There is some skill in passing it around and having a slow build up, and you can get goals eventually that way. That's just not the way I play. I like quick counter attack, hit them on the break. And you just have to be exact with. So a lot of the time I will hoof the ball up from defence, see if it goes towards any of my players. I tend to do that with the lobbed pass. That's my favourite way to clear it, because quite often on manual, a setup in this formation, it can go into one of your players, because there's 3 players waiting up in the field in good positions. Often when you have your back to a defender like that, I like to pass the ball out. You don't want to be caught trapped, and because you're on manual, you can put it wherever you want. So just stick it in space and then try and build a good attack from there. As you can see, I'm not great on the ball. Counter attack is my preferred option. This slow build up, I'm not great at. Let's be honest. But I do pride myself on defending, and attacking up the field is a great way to win the ball and have a good quick counter attack with hardly any defence in your way. So this guy likes to lob it around quite a bit, and that's fine by me. You can keep lobbing it, and I'll just keep defending it, taking the pressure, and I'll come straight back, hopefully. Leaves me a lot of space there, and I should do better, and I do. Managed to jump up for the header. Bit of a fluke goal, but I'll take that. He left the door wide open, so he's only got his defending to blame there. You can talk about luck all you want, but if you don't defend properly, then you're going to let goals in. And awful pass, and that is what I said earlier, some of my bad play. But I like to try those passes, because when they pay off big. Go hard or go home, my motto when it comes to FIFA. You've got to put everything in it. You just got to go for it. Otherwise, you're going to regret it at the end of the match. So I told him the ball for a bit, try and work an opening, but didn't quite work there. And out for corner. He kept pausing, but it didn't bother me. Now, corners are a great way to get goals. If you can put the ball in sort of that area just outside the 6-yard box and you can head it in, and yeah, it can save your matches, being able to take decent corners. So practicing corners, great way to score on manual, because they're pretty much the same, apart from heading the ball in obviously, they're pretty much the same as assisted. So it's one of those areas where it's a level playing field. So if you can stick one in like that, then that's great. So again, leave the door wide open for me. I don't capitalise, but I can tell this guy is going to leave me a few chances. And what I'm doing here is I'm just shadowing the guy with that defender. If you shadow like that, you can unblock the channel for the pass to come along. It's a great way to hold them back and to stop them just coming at you as quickly as possible. And of course the lob through ball, which anybody who plays manual knows is the bane of their existence for assisted players, especially ones that spam it, but this guy wasn't too bad. Again, he pulls his defender up and leaves me so much space. It's important to not go for the person who's tackling, but to not tackle the person who got the ball, but to go for the person who might get the ball to cover. Another lob through ball, but easy to defend. And again, wide open, lots of space, and I should do better. Now there aren't a lot of golden opportunities in this match from now on, but there is one goal in particular which I was pretty proud of, which we'll come to later on, I think in the second half. So yeah, if in doubt, head it back to the goalkeeper and just boot it out of there. Don't want to make any mistakes, let in any easy goals. Clear the ball quickly as possible. I'll be doing a video soon on defending in FIFA where I'll highlight some of this a bit better, about shadowing, about blocking the lanes, passing lanes, and basically how to get better at defending against assisted on Ultimate Team, because they can just throw bodies at you. And again, he went for the tackler. He went to tackle the guy with the ball, and left it wide open for the guy to run down the wing. And again, should do better. But then, that is the story of my life with manual. There are so many times when you're on a run where you just can't finish, and that's frustrating. So it's nice to get a couple of gifts like I did in the first half of this game. But I was pretty confident about beating this guy from the start, because he was very simple approach. He would just run at me and I can just defend, and he could take long shots like that all day. I mean, 1 out of 100 will go in, but I'll take those odds. Duceraven is one of my favourite players on the left-hand side. He's plays left back. He's very fast. He's quite tall and powerful as well. Great defender. As you can see, I'm just trying to cover all the passing lanes, seeing where he's going to pass. I knew through ball's coming through, and you just got to cover that lane where the through ball's going to go. Don't go for the man, because he's got a lot to do from there. If you go towards him, you're just going to give him lots of space, and that's what leads to goals. Not a bad effort, but it's not getting from that range. Again, get that corner into that space. Someone almost got a head on it, and I got the rebound as well, so good corner. Ogbonna coming forward. It's so quick, so you can counter-attack with Ogbonna. It's great bringing him from defence because people just don't expect it from a defender. Again, Balzaretti down the wing, got his speed, got his movement. Awful pass. But that's another thing I like about manual, is it's all you. All the mistakes, everything, it's all your fault. So you take the blame, and I prefer it that way. I don't want to blame my mistakes on the computer. Say the computer made a bad pass. I don't want to say that because I want it to be down to my skill. Again, long shots all day. Almost went in. See, 1 out of 100 does go in. Let's be honest. The odds are better than that, but you know what I mean. Desperation tackle there. Just about got it. Pleased with that. Yeah, so mainly my tactic with this team in a 4-3-2-1 formation is to hoof the ball up, get it to my quick wingers, who can then provide the ball for my striker. Don't know how that wasn't a foul, but let's carry on. Now you're going to see a great press later on. I thought that was the move. It wasn't. But there we go, tackling up the field. Gives us a chance for a quick counter-attack and almost get on the ball. So pressuring up top is good because you don't lose anything because you've got midfielders and defenders behind. So you might as well go for him and see what happens. Again, covering the area that's going into, just take the ball out. And we're going to cover that guy that's coming up on the left. And yep, knew he was going to pass there, so I just pushed him out, took the ball, and we have a counter attack. And a couple of passes. And a nice little through ball. Well, and then over the top. Now that goal was scored without pressing shoot. This is what I love about manual. It was a circle, well, circle on the PlayStation, B on the Xbox 360 to pass it, and then L1 and triangle, or L1 and Y, straight over the top. L1 and Y, L1 and triangle, the lob through ball is a fantastic way on manual to get the ball over on rushing keepers. It's got more loft than a lob pass, and it's got more power than a lob shot. So you press it, and a lot of the time it flies in. I've got some more examples are saved, so I'll show that at some point. Tried it again there, almost worked. The lob through ball. It gets it over the keeper. I've always found the problem with Ogbonna trying something spectacular there, wasn't going to work. I've always found that the lob shot is, it just doesn't go high enough. It just doesn't lob it over them unless you've got a highly skilled player. So if you use the lobbed through ball, it gets a lot more height, and of course you're directing it wherever you want, so you can just put it straight on goal, and the on-rushing keeper just doesn't stand a chance. And we know how many people rush the keepers, and it's a pretty good plan against manual players because you panic and you put it wide because that's where you're directing it. And again, pressure up front. Put the pressure on. Get a quick counter-attack. Throw the ball in. And on target. Should have done better, but they're the chances you need to create. And on manual, they're the chances you need to take as well. Thought I'd try and smash it from far. Obviously a lot harder when playing on manual. Just keep the ball, put it in space, and we're just going to wind this clock down. Try and take the victory. Go for a goal if we can. Should do better again. As I say, there'll be more videos in the future. I'm looking at put a defending one just to show you more of these things I'm talking about with the shadowing and everything. and I might do a video on Ogbonna because he is amazing, and I'm thinking of doing a video on the lob through ball for scoring goals because it's netted me a few recently, and I think it's a good tip that manual users should use more often for those on-rushing keepers. If you like my videos, then well, do what you want. You can like them, vote them up, or whatever. I'm new to YouTube. You do whatever you want. If you enjoy the video, great. Watch more. So I'll be making more in the future. And thank you for watching. And you can watch these last few seconds of the match as I try and close it out. And Ogbonna with a brilliant tackle as usual. So thank you. And my name is Duceraven. And enjoy. Goodbye.
Quick ball, great technique. Here's the shot.
Damn, that would have been a good goal.